Orders are as follows.
You're 2 blocks behind first and second.
We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
House fire, bad one. At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
Beat her up so bad.
Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Noire playthrough, where we had another flashback as well. I think I forgot to mention the other flashbacks that we had in the previous cases.
Olive
But
oil
yeah.
comes from
I say
olives.
we
Where's
bust
baby
in
oil
there
come
and
from?
find the goddamn evidence.
We got a stakeout
Okay,
down
Garrus,
second
you
later
do you.
tonight.
Was this the way?
I need a
I
drink.
lost the bigs.
I got the jitters again.
Yep, there he is. Perfect.
The thing
Alrighty
was,
then.
he was a real nice
So
guy.
we see there's a bit of friction between Jack and Phelps during the war. Can I go through here? Yes, I can go through here. Perfect.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it. Forget
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
Well, the new housing development's a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. Developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Yeah.
Citizen reports
Shit
a
about
459
Jack.
there now at 38
The arson
North
desk
Catalina.
trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? Fella kicked him loose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Yeah, right. And also in the meantime we have another dispatch call. This seems to be relatively nearby where we need to go anyway afterwards, right? Yeah.
Any unit in the vicinity, a citizen reports a 459 there now at 38 North Catalina. Unit to handle code 2 to identify.
R11K responding.
11K Roger, a 459 there now at 38 North Catalina Street, code 2.
You're on the way. I'm kind of cutting it through a weird path. Over here.
Cops! Shit! Stop! LAPD!
We're gonna run. Or drive car. Poor Biggs. He barely got out of the front seat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I hit that.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
That's cool. Well,
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. I need to be closer, Phelps!
You are. Come on, Biggs. Believe in you. Going through here. Well, so we're cutting through here. Come on.
Lay into his wheel well, come on!
Okay, he crashed. Perfect.
My paint job.
Yeah. Okay,
But I'm
he's not
scared to go to
running.
prison, mister. They'll take one look at me and...
They'll take one look and what? What's that supposed to mean? Alright. Not exactly 5. Come on. Right, yeah, because I'm driving. That's why. Let me see if we get any more dispatch calls. Should be 5 more if I remember correctly. They said there should be like 10 per desk. Hopefully this main destination is closed.
That's it. Keep on. At the next turn, take a right.
I hope you meant this one. There should be a left. I don't know where it should be. No dispatch calls yet. But yeah, this was relatively close from each other. Let me see what we have. This actually still looks pretty intact. It was not burned down to nothing. Again, Suburban Redevelopment Fund again. Okay, Carruthers.
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
I would say yes. But let's see, what do you have? Holy moly.
Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family. Okay. Anything else? To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make any sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
Ooh.
I think someone moved them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved them into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
Yeah, I have to agree. Why? Okay, is this the family
You
picture?
ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
That was a weird thing to say. It looks like they've been...
What are they doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
Ah, I see. Right. Oh, I was actually thinking maybe their hands were bound.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
We got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. He's trying to redeem himself. He probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
He could be right. Can you come up with an alternative
I'm
explanation?
sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Jesus.
Evidence?
Albert, check out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
Okay, apparently we can look at it again. No evidence. Right. They expect it to be empty. We had, I believe, through a newspaper, if I'm not mistaken, a story about somebody was on the phone talking with the doctor saying, like, you said the house would be empty. Kept repeating. So I wonder if it's the same guy.
So
then.
something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story. You getting this?
I get you, Biggs. So that's...
You remember the list from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
He has a lot of
I haven't done
PTSD as
this for
well.
years.
Damn. I mean, yeah.
How bad is it? You don't look like a fireman, son.
Yeah, sure, we'll chat with you in just a second. We have... Is that a news? I think that's a newspaper. Oh, yes. Perfect. I see the story behind.
How did you get my number, Ira? At first, I didn't understand you. But now I do. I'd like you to come back to the clinic. I'm helping other people now, Doctor.
I think you are confused. You haven't been to the clinic for weeks.
I'm not confused anymore, Doctor. I'm helping people be together.
This world is only temporary. We'll all be happier in heaven.
Why don't you tell me where you are and I can come to you? I think the fires should end now. They have served their purpose. Oh, the fires are only beginning, Doctor. After the fires, everything will be beautiful and clean.
Everything will be erased. The world will be fresh and new.
I can see my purpose now, Doctor. And you helped me to find it.
Damn, okay. Ah, yeah, and we have the Rancho Escondido. Is Ira and Chapman then the same guy? 10 out of 13, right. We have evidence here.
Looks like the same model.
Yeah, we have Varley. Ah, but wait, we
This
charged
is the
Ryan.
flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations.
Alright, are we going down? Or can we check inside the house? I mean, we already been inside the house. But, I meant, can we check more? Oh. That's it's just a brush, or?
I doubt it.
Yeah, doubt it. I think we can go down. First thing, let's see. I don't think there's anything else. Yep. Okay, so it's the from down here, from the basement. No comments about it. I wonder if was the same comment. It's just a hammer. Doubt it. Kinda looking for something that can make an explosion, whatnot. Just some pliers. No. I think there's some mosquito coils. No, I cannot investigate. Right, what about on this side? Nothing. Okay, so that's about it. Music hasn't stopped yet. Okay, let's see where does it stop.
I got friends who work at the exam.
Okay, so it stops here.
$5 for the exclusive.
Let's see on this side.
Hey, I think I see a body.
Oh, hello.
Cops.
Some cigarettes. Is this important? I think it is.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Brand looks distinctive.
Okay, and do we have footprints
Whoever
as
he
well?
was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
So, military boots, you mean? Oh, and that was all the clues? Right. Okay, let's have a conversation with you then.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
Okay, what can you tell me?
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
That's quite an abrupt interruption. Bodies moved, family photographed, water heater. Statement. Wait. Okay, one a weekend away. You already get the statement. Or was it when he... Okay, I guess we have it. But... I have a feeling he's hiding something. Especially that I see him raising the eyebrows. I can't catch him in a lie, so I'm gonna doubt.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Okay. Again, same MO as in the previous case.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
I think he is not telling the truth either. And again, I don't think I have anything. Could be the cigarettes and the boot prints, but that's after the person was there and we asked him if he saw anybody. No, I'm gonna doubt this because I don't think he's telling the truth. He seems very fidgety.
You sure, Mr. Foreman? There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, a beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Interesting. Smoking man. Right. What about the planned demolitions?
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them.
Their billboards? That Monroe character beaming down at you? We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
Again, I don't think he's telling the truth. Yep, he's definitely not telling the truth. And unfortunately... No, I don't have any evidence to catch him in a lie.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
Okay, tell me about the contest.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they were still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
He's not lying. I don't have the evidence from last one. Why is this a doubt? I'm gonna use an intuition. It's not. Okay, so this is the truth.
You didn't enter yourself?
I'd already agreed to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I can get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Okay, investigate further.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
What?
Okay. You want to buy your own
For
home
Elysian
today.
Fields Developments.
Okay.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Oh, so it's the same. Ah, but this one has with the trip.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
I guess they don't care which mailbox they put in. They're just spreading flyers. Because he just said, already agreed to sell. So basically, winning a trip to Catalina Island is just bonus. It's like, he doesn't care about that. Yep, thanks for that. Anything else? Apparently not. Right, let's use the phone.
Gotta be something big, right? Hey, I think I see a body.
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue, Wilshire. Anything else?
Messages, please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe? He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Never get into fights with ugly people.
Okay.
Nothing to lose.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton. Let's go.
Okay, I did not have the location. So I guess we're going there next. So we just been warned, so I'm not sure what's gonna happen if we go directly to Elysian. Oh, pardon me, Biggs, here. Forgot that you need to get into the car as well. Whoops. Okay, I'll get out, get in again to reset. Yes. I started to move for meat animation for Biggs. See if we get any more dispatch. Don't run in front of my car, come on.
Go straight.
Okay, perfect. Straight it is. Can I cut through here? Because there's a lot of building, a lot of construction taking place. No, it's not, unfortunately it's not on the other side. I have to go much more further. Let's try to see if I can avoid the streets.
Left up ahead.
Okay, I'll take a left. I'll take this left here.
Let them know we're coming, Phelps. Put on the siren.
Nah, we're good. We're here anyway, so it's relevant. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a lot of...
You know, there are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Oh, great.
Okay,
oh, we're fighting.
You're damn foolish, soldier.
We're gonna have to pacify these poor saps.
Come on, then.
Okay, one is down. Anyone else?
I'm gonna bust. Oh, you're going.
Come on. Give me the grapple. Anyone else?
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's anything left to take a look at.
What exactly are we looking for?
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
So they're not built to last. Oh. Well, that settles that. Okay. Oh, and
If
that was
paying a visit
the...
to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
That was the only clue. Right. If you hear any alarms going on in the background, it's one of the cars parked. Because, yep, people are revving up their motorcycle engines. Okay, get in. I think we can cut across through here then. More or less. Should be able to... Yep. Okay, we made it across.
Next corner, go left.
Any dispatch calls? By any chance? Or that was the only one for this case? Because we had like 4 previously.
Just go on through here.
Okay, at some point they're gonna tell me to take a left, that's for sure. Ah, I don't need to take a left. Through here. Nice. Okay, managed to squeeze through. Okay, Elysian Fields. Ready, Biggs?
My mother says I'll never be an actress.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
Okay, thank you.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
May I help you, gentlemen?
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Okay, well, thank you for your help. I mean, she was just doing her duty. Not sure if her choices was right.
Like a cigar.
How she handled that.
Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs.
Suppose that should have been Rancho Escondido. Anything else I can look around? Oh. Still. The Rancho Escondido. What about this one? Suppose it's the same. So yeah. How many houses that will be? 16, like around 32 houses, by the looks of it. And they're looking beautiful. Unfortunately, the construction is really bad. Not sure if I need to look at all of this because it's not exactly...
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
It's not exactly, you know, interrogation music type of see the clues.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills.
Slight twitch. I don't think he's telling the truth. What do I have now? Water heater. This might be, could be a doubt, because the question was what's the link. I'll see what we say at, if we accuse him of lying.
We hear that Suburban is under severe time pressure to complete work on the new houses. I think you're getting heavy-handed about it and it's gone wrong.
I hope you have some proof of how I'm involved in this. I'll be happy to sue you for whatever you're worth.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have that. No. It's a doubt.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Of course.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecued, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
No. I know the saying is like any advertising is good advertising, you know, even if it's bad. But in this case, no.
What do you know about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
I think it's a flat-out lie.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
That's a good one. Right. Water heater book. That's just statement. Not sure. I mean, this could be, but this is more in general, like, oh, they won a vacation. Not exactly the Santa Catalina. I mean, what's written here in the notes. Paper crane. I think it could be the promotional flyer. Because yeah, it's the flyer, then you have the win a trip. And he definitely had to see one, you know.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
Yep.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of police are part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund? Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
Interesting. Okay. Oh, and apparently that was an achievement. Right.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
No, I don't think he's telling the truth. What do we have for a lie? Line clear to allow construction. Yeah, this is definitely not the truth. He looked down. I don't think I have anything for a lie. I'll check to see.
I think you're being less than candid, Mr. Monroe. You're building these homes to some timetable. You're under pressure to get rid of the holdouts.
And how exactly do you think you can prove that in a court of law, detective?
Under pressure. No. Nope, I don't have anything.
If you don't ask, you never find out.
That's related to a timetable, that is. I'm gonna doubt. He's definitely not telling everything.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Okay, what about the fire?
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Ha, okay, this is a flat out lie. I know which one.
There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
Well, we just visited the place, and guess what we found?
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life. Investment of that magnitude demands it. Do you think that they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists, do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think so. The contractors I use for way bills, do you suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD.
Sure you are.
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
Yeah. I think he's doing
Glad
this
to be of help, officers.
I was about to say also, are we getting it from the nice secretary or the one that's, I don't know. She's okay, whatever.
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
I see a Chapman.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah, I have a feeling that Leland kind of wants to throw somebody under the bus.
You sure
That's
that's
why.
not that crazy cop that almost ran me over?
No, that's not
When
me.
is America gonna understand?
I didn't come to
It's not
California
about
to be a
getting, it's
secretary.
about giving.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
I saw his picture in the paper.
Cole
The,
Phelps,
what's that
badge
case with the
1247.
lady that got cut up, like the Dahlia?
How could I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you.
Let me guess, that's a no.
He was released this morning, Detective.
Of course he was.
I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks, ma'am.
I love the chase till the minute I win it. A beautiful face till there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bill it. 'Cause I always kill the things I love.
Buy me a drink, Cole?
Roy.
No! Not even for old time's sake?
Not even for that.
You're not gonna ask me why I'm here?
I wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
She's in fine voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about...
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you. Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
Scroll off.
You get the message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty. He started making noises about my pension.
Sorry about that, Herschel. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Save it, Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
Okay then, where to?
KGPL calling car 11K, 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Right, so...
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has, Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
Hey, interesting. So he works for the insurance company that Monroe mentioned as well. That they say like, oh, we did a quality assurance and everything is good with the houses, you know? Hopefully Jack is not involved.
Go right.
Okay, I'll go right at the next one. At the next big street, not alleyways.
Left up ahead.
Isn't this Rancho? Yeah, it is. I'll take the next right on the western.
At the next turn, take a right.
Yep. Biggs agrees with me. Also, just a quick side note, it's gonna be during a jump cut, but my game actually crashed when the cutscene at the club started, and luckily only had to redo the interview with Leland, and that was it. I didn't have to redo the case from scratch, so it should be fine. So yeah, can't remember if I used an intuition during that interrogation or not. If I did, well, I did not use it again when I had to redo the interview because I already knew the options. Okay, how much further, Biggs?
Next corner, go left.
It's an alleyway. Go left here. To avoid both of them, but we're here. Cool. So I just wonder how the game crashing is gonna affect my what was it, the costs, the damage costs at the end of the report.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah. He's out somewhere. There's some kind of problem.
Let's take a look at the car.
Okay.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Mosquito coils, right? Or the things against mosquito. Yeah,
Motive,
mosquito
opportunity,
coils.
and hard evidence.
Okay. Oh, is ammunition? Still has a couple of bullets in it. Well, more than a couple.
Should advise the APB. He's clearly armed.
Wonderful. And anything else? Yeah. There it is.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Oh, there we are. Cutscene.
Hold it, Cole. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit! He's seen us.
Cops! Again!
Wait, you...
Son of a bitch, he must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole.
All right.
I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Okay, so how do we halt the
11K
story?
requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
I'm not losing him. I took one of the panels went out, but not now. Okay, big.
See if he can damage one of the wheels. Might act like a brake and slow the thing down.
How did I do that though?
I need to be closer, Phelps. Hold him tight, Cole. Soon.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
End
Good
of the
one.
line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
Are you running? I guess we shoot him. Alright.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
So we did good.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
Huh. I don't know, maybe.
What is it?
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy named me beneficiary.
California Fire and Life. You worked for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement. Elsa, I'd like you to do something for me. I think there's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help, this Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He's a friend of yours?
He hates my guts.
Yep.
Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
It's never too late. Okay, guess that's it. Oh, really? Only 14 vehicle damage? I have to be honest, I was expecting way more. Okay, Chapman takes his motive and any possible ties to Monroe and Elysian Fields to the grave. Alright, so we talked with Big Boss at Elysian Fields and we have some couple of things that are common. We have the fire and life insurance. Kelso works there. And yeah, this looks like a big conspiracy thing. And we still haven't caught, or I think we haven't caught the real arsonist out here. I don't think it was Chapman either. Or maybe it could have been, but not on the magnitude as the main arson. Who knows? But yeah, we'll have to see. For now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode in case, and hopefully enjoy this part, guys. As always, don't forget to take care.